Hey everybody, welcome to Professor DiMaggio's Gaming. Today we're going to be doing an advanced guide for Rashid, looking specifically at Enhanced Light Mixer and what you can do with Enhanced Light Mixer. This is a really good move in the sense that it has really good corner carry, and it can not only take you to the corner, but you can use it to finish up your corner carry combos with things like a level 1 or a level 3. And if you don't have a level 1 or a level 3, or if you just don't want to spend them because it's just extra damage tacked on to your combo that's scaled, you can also finish your combo early with the Light Mixer Enhanced and go into certain types of Meaties. So this advanced guide is going to give you all types of information for the Enhanced Light Mixer and what you can do with it. So let's just jump into it. So first we're going to be looking at just what traditional Light Mixer combo options you have. And so this is just really sort of basic stuff. A lot of Rashid players may already know this, but we'll go through it quick. You could start off your basic combo, for example, with a jump kick into the target combo, medium punch, heavy kick. And the base sort of, package for all of this is going to be the EX Cyclone, right? It's the EX Cyclone after the target combo that's going to enhance this move for your Light Mixer. So you're going to do your EX Cyclone here into the Light Mixer, which is what gives you the corner carry. And typically, people might choose to do something like a level 1, for example, at the end. And that'll net you about 28% damage. Not too bad. If you don't always want to jump, and, why would you always, in terms of getting anti-aired? Another way to do it is to, use a little bit of drive rush bar, maybe 1 bar before you even start the combo up. So one way you can do that is, in terms of trying to hit confirm, you could do a drive rush medium punch and do a second medium punch because you're +5 after the first medium punch if they block. So there's really no risk here to do drive rush medium punch and do another medium punch. If you hit on the first one, then you just do another one into the target combo. So it's, drive rush medium punch, and the target combo is medium punch heavy kick, and then you do the EX Cyclone. It's kind of expensive at 3 bars, but you're going to get your full corner carry here. And so you do the Light Mixer Enhanced, and you can finish that up with the level 1. This one's going to get you about 26% damage, not as good as a jump kick, but less susceptible to being punished if you start with a drive rush, medium punch instead of a jump in. So that's a good option too. Assuming that same starter with the 2 medium punches, sometimes people will go into a level 3. And the damage here is not bad. It's not incredible, but it's not bad. You're going to get a little bit over 40% damage. I mentioned that it's scaled, which is why some people don't want to do these as much. It's still a viable option. It's still decent damage. But we're going to look at some other options too that people have if you don't want to spend your level 3 like this, if you want to do additional combo pressure after with Meaties. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our Light Mixer Meaties. We're going to look at specifically where you're at here. So into the target combo, EX Cyclone, and into the Light Mixer. You're going to finish, as you can see there, at +46. +46 gives you a lot of time to do all types of things if you want to do them. There's all types of things here in terms of throws and in terms of other media options that you can go for. One really good option that you can go for after your Light Mixer Enhanced is a Heavy Cyclone. This is going to hit meaty, so it's actually a really decent option. So you get your target combo, EX Cyclone into the Light Mixer. You go immediately into the Heavy Cyclone. And so what you're going to do there upon the Heavy Cyclone, in order to continue this pressure after, you'll push, whether you hit or not, if they block or not, you can still do pressure after this. You would push back and kick, and that's going to shoot you forward, right? And you're going to go into, or try to go into the heavy punches. Okay, something worth noting here. After the Light Mixer Enhanced, when you go into the Heavy Cyclone, you don't have to feel pressure like you have to get this frame perfect after the end of the Light Mixer. Just do it at a normal pace. Just try to follow it up as quickly as you can after. Don't do it too fast because there is like a small window where you could actually whiff on the Heavy Cyclone, but you want to do it pretty much immediately after the Light Mixer finishes. And so you go into the Heavy Cyclone, and what's going to happen is if you hit on the Heavy Cyclone, Well, even if they block, you're still going to be +8, which means that you can push back and kick, and it'll shoot you forward into the overhead, which is the 2 double heavy punches. And if they block the 2 heavy punches, you are like +10 after that, actually. So you can do all types of stuff, as I'm going to show you here in a minute. And this is all plus and uninterruptible as a block string. If you hit first on, if they block the heavy cyclone into the heavy punches, you're going to be so plus after that you can go into all types of stuff, whether it's a throw or a target combo or other kinds of pressure. Okay, so if you do connect on the heavy cyclone, you can go into, as I mentioned, the back and heavy, or the back and kick into the overhead heavy punches. And then after that, you can go into something like the target combo into another heavy cyclone, which juggles them. And then you just push forward and kick instead of back and kick into the roll. And you can finish up with a heavy cyclone, or excuse me, a heavy mixer. So we'll take a look at that again. The light mixer enhanced, straight into the heavy cyclone, target combo, the roll into the heavy mixer. And you're talking about almost 31% damage there, so this is actually a really good option. There are other variations on this too if you want to do that. Just a couple of examples you'll see here. One of them is after the target combo heavy cyclone roll, you can go into the medium mixer into the level 1, and that's going to get you about 34% damage. Another option is that after the light mixer enhanced into the double punches, what you can do here, you go into the heavy cyclone, back and kick, right? Heavy cyclone, back and kick, the double punches, target combo. And after the target combo, you go into the EX shot. And this is a nice juggle in the sense that it gives you even more damage after. If you hit on the EX shot, you run forward and do the run kicks. And then you can finish it up with a medium mixer into a level 1. You get about 36% damage there. So any of these options are viable here when we look at the heavy cyclone. A final option that's viable is going into, after the target combo, you can go into the EX shot. You can do, as part of your juggle immediately after, the light eagle spike into a forward medium punch cancel into another light eagle spike into a level 3. And the reason why this one is so good is because you're going to get around 50 something, 54 maybe, 54% damage. So let's take a look at that again real quick. The heavy cyclone starter to the double heavy punches, target combo, EX shot, the double eagle spikes into the level 3. That's among some of the best damage you're going to get with Rashid. So if you're liking these light enhanced light mixer combos and meaties, like this is a really good way to go. Okay, another option you have is to go for a meaty drive impact. This is not bad too if you're trying to mix it up. If you're using this light mixer regularly, you can go into a crouching immediately after if you mash, or just hit it once. But the mashing helps you make sure you don't hit it late. So you mash that crouching medium punch. As you can see there, you're going to be plus 24. Plus 24 is within a couple of frames, basically where you need to be to do a meaty drive impact. It's not going to be hitting same frame as they wake up, meaning they have a 0 frame reaction time, because the drive impact takes 26 frames for startup. So if you get 24, it means they only have 2 frames to react. The human body and human mind and eyes are not, and fingers are not going to react in 2 frames. They're not going to recognize what you're doing and understand what you're doing, and then process that they have to push that and the DI counter in 2/60ths of a second. It's just not going to happen. It's impossible. So the only way that someone's going to be able to stop this is if they're guessing in advance that you have you're going to do something like this, and they're just relying on something like a parry, or they're just mashing DI. But otherwise, if you're mixing up your options off of a light mixer and you're not doing this over and over, people are going to know it's coming. You're going to have a very good chance of hitting on it. So this is what it would look like. Mash the crouching medium punch and then do the DI. And typically something that would be considered There's obviously different options, but what's considered optimal after the DI would be like the medium punch, and then actually wait like a split second. Don't do target combo, which is medium punch, heavy kick. Do medium punch, and then wait that split second, and then separately do heavy kick. And then you can go into light mixer juggle, into heavy mixer. So that's your optimal damage after on DI. Alternatively, if you want to get cute and get more damage, you can do your crouching medium into DI, and you can finish with medium punch, heavy kick, light mixer, medium mixer, level 1. And that's your optimal option with regards to level 1 damage. Okay, now you're getting into some of my favorites. Really, the double medium punch meaty is one of the best that you're going to get because it allows you so much time to hit confirm between the crouching medium punch into standing medium punch into heavy kick. And you don't actually have to use meter because these double medium punch meaties are so meaty when they hit that you don't have to use drive rush or any bar in order to try and get the plus frames. So what would that look like on an enhanced light mixer? You would do your normal sort of setup to the target combo, EX Cyclone, light, mixer enhanced, and you're going to whiff intentionally a standing heavy kick. And part of the reason why these kinds of combos are so good is not just that they look funky. What I mean by that is like someone sees you whiff a standing heavy kick, they're probably going to think, what the hell is that? Like they're going to think that you whiffed something, like you accidentally did something, that you weren't supposed to do that, or you pressed it too early or something. And they're probably going to be likely to push a button because they see this long-winded button like standing heavy kick, and they think that, you know, they can push a button on you. And plus, you know, people in this game in general just love pushing buttons on wake up for whatever reason. So what this is doing, the standing heavy kick on wake up, on their wake up just before it, actually leaves you +8, as you can see here. That's your magic number. You want to be, sometimes +7 works, but really +8 is your ideal if you want to do a double medium punch meaty. And again, this is sort of the holy grail of Rashid wake ups for opponent wake up for meaties, because you don't have to spend bar to get this pressure, and you have all day to hit confirm between 2 medium punches and the heavy kick. So this is what it would look like. You got your setup into the light mixer. Standing heavy kick whiff. You're going to do the crouching medium punch. Oh, look at combos into the standing medium punch, heavy kick, into your target combo, in other words. And you can do whatever you want after that. You could do a heavy cyclone into the back and kick, which like launches you into the air, and then you could finish with a heavy kick, for example. So let's just see that one more time. These are very satisfying, these double medium punch combos, because they're just so good. You also want to be aware of what your meaty throw options are, so we've got a couple of those here too. You're going to do your normal setup into the light mixer enhanced. One thing you can do here is you whiff a forward medium punch, and it's a similar situation where somebody sees you whiff something that's a really long setup and they think they can push buttons on you. Because why not? They think you messed up, or they just think they can push buttons in general on wake up. That one leaves you +4. +4 is going to be enough for you to do a meaty throw, and unless the person is predicting throw in advance and guessing, they're not going to be able to tech this on reaction. It's just not going to happen. There's just not enough time with throws to tech them in terms of a human response. So this is really good, and most of these meaties that I'm showing you, people will not have seen them because they're things that, you know, I've developed or with friends who also play Rashid. And so, you know, I've never seen anybody do the vast majority of the meaties that I'm showing in these videos. So what I'm saying is people aren't going to predict these. Like, they're going to have to guess that it's a throw on wake up in order to throw tech it. So yeah, you're going to be +4 here, and that gives you just enough time, as you can see here, to get off your meaty throw. Not bad. Second setup option, you can go into the normal setup first with the enhanced light mixer. You can do a whiff forward heavy kick. And that's also, as you can see here, going to leave you +4. And so what you can do with that is the same thing. You can mix it up if you want. Forward heavy kick, whiff into the throw is going to hit meaty as well. So that's a really good option too. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm going to be doing all types of advanced Meaties setup guides for Rashid with regards to all types of corner carry combos. I got at least like 7, 8, 9 more of these to do in the next few weeks to a month, or maybe even a couple of months. If you liked the video and thought it was helpful, please feel free to leave a like. If you are not subscribed to the channel and you want to be, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one real soon.